Do you have a 401k and some savings for future retirement, but don't even know if it's enough to live off of? How much is enough? How often are you thinking about it? The team at JPEX Financial Group can help set your mind at ease. We specialize in creating strategies in the planning and managing of your financial, educational, and investment needs. We help clients pursue their investment goals with sound financial strategies. You deserve a personal, tailored plan. Lasting, meaningful, and open relationships are the foundation of our practice. You've worked hard for your money and should feel confident in your investment choices as you make decisions for your financial future. Your goals are our goals. We are dedicated to your needs and hopes for your future. Visit our website and give us a call at 860-430-5397. Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Raymond James Financial Services Advisors, Inc. JPEX Financial Group, LLC is not a registered broker-dealer and is independent of Raymond James Financial Services. JPEX Financial Group is located at 78 Eastern Boulevard, Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Vamos a mandarle un saludo a Speaking Ria Podcast. Un saludo para Speaking Ria, M. García de la tira pana, no estoy apodo por Ria, yo como quiera le meto, sigo improvisando en esto pana, no creo en falta de respeto, yo me fui pero vuelvo para atrás, yo sigo improvisando y te la tiro por detrás, como a 100 millas, tú sabes mi chamaco, no me digas que me voy a poner pesado, como se puso tu día, oíste, improvisando de veras, si tú quieres un podcast, mira Speaking Ria, de veras, ey, Speaking.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, it's
Okay.
Anna and Melinda.
I'm Melinda. Hello, everyone.
We
Can you get me? Do you hear me?
I hear you great.
Okay, great.
In Between the Gray is brought to you by Clovercrest Media. Clovercrest Media has over 40 different podcast shows, ranging from politics to murder and sports and politics and us.
We're here
So,
for sure.
We're here.
Okay.
Improved and
Ready to go.
Yeah, so let's give everybody a little 411
A little
about
history.
us.
Okay. You want to start or you want me to start?
You start.
Okay, well, I'm Melinda. Okay, I'm Melinda. I am, of course, Anna's best friend.
Of course.
This is definitely something new and exciting that we're doing, but my background is a lot more in the medical field. I'm a mother. I am single. Actually, no, I'm not. I take that back. I'm a cougar, actually. So I'm in a relationship. I'm a mother. My baby's 18. I'm going to be an empty nester. Like I said, basically, I am medical field, done a little bit of everything. So now I get to add this to my resume. Pretty exciting. So basically, that's it. I'm pretty chill. What about you,
And I'm Anna. Well, I'm Anna. Melinda and I have been friends for, what did we say, about 28 years already?
Hell yeah, 29?
Yeah, going on 29. Actually, this year will be 29.
Yeah.
I, too, am a mother, and thanks to Melinda, I am the mother that I am. Had a good teacher.
Thank you.
I'm married. I've been married for 11 years. I'm in the dental field / everything underneath the sun. I like to do a little bit of everything. So, yeah, we've been thinking about In Between the Gray for what, 2 years?
Yeah,
3
2 and a
years?
half years. It's been a talk that we've wanted to do, and, being moms and busy in our lives, it just kinda we had to put it off a few times, but hey, it's 2022. That's what we said, this is our year. So,
It's our year
we're
to
gonna
do
go ahead and
everything.
start it. So, in between the gray is literally just that, in between the gray. It's everything that, you wanna talk about, but you may not feel comfortable talking about or wanna talk about it to someone, but may not have that person. Anna and I are lucky we have each other. We talk every day just about everything. And so,
And we're not
yeah,
afraid to talk about in between the gray. So we're pretty
exactly.
open-minded. So we
That's the
will
whole
talk about
point.
topics that people aren't afraid. I mean, people are afraid
And
to talk about, and we're not.
yeah, and not only that, it's topics that we haven't really been through ourselves, and maybe you guys out there have been through it and you can share your experiences, because there's a lot of things I feel like I've done and gone through, but in reality there's some that I don't haven't done, and I'm curious, and I don't really know who to ask. But I'm willing to listen and willing to talk about it for sure. But
I
that's
think
what it's
that's yeah,
about,
that's
right?
great.
We're
Right.
just going to talk about the nitty gritty and everything that under the moon, everything you want to talk about. You just don't have anybody to talk about with,
And we
or you
have no
don't want to.
filter, so that makes it a little bit easier. Exactly, because sometimes it's easier to talk to a complete stranger. Well, hopefully we won't be strangers for very long. But yeah,
You're going to know everything.
we exactly, and we don't judge anybody, so that I think that's the best part, and I think that's why we've been friends for so long too, because
Yeah.
we don't ever judge each other or anybody, and we like to gossip, but we don't we don't judge anyone.
Yeah. It's like, you and I being in different states. It's kind of weird because, I have people over here that I talk to. And I'm gonna be honest with you, no one is genuine like you are, in a like I can tell
Yeah,
you anything and everything. And I think I have. I think you know me inside out.
and
You know
same
what I'm
here with
saying?
yeah, you're the only one that truly knows all my deep, deep, dark secrets.
And we're about to share all of that with everyone. Are
Maybe
you ready
just the
for that?
deep, deep.
I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because 'Cause I'm from Texas, so, Anna's from Texas, but you live where? In Georgia now,
I live in
but
Georgia now.
you're from Michigan, you have family from Michigan. I'm just from Texas. Like, I vacation out, but that's it. I've not lived anywhere else. So I'm boring when it comes to that sense, because I don't have family elsewhere. We're just all here, you know? So
And I
I'm
have
excited to hear from
yeah,
everybody all over and hear, what they have to
from
say.
everywhere.
But for sure, let
Definitely.
me
I
hold
have
on a
family in
second.
Florida. I've lived in Mexico. I've lived in Michigan back home, Texas,
Miami. Your
Miami.
fi
Yep.
your best stories are from Miami,
True. That's when
at
I
least
came
for
out of my
me.
shell and became
Yeah, oh my
Anna.
god, you guys, Anna was, like, so good, like, goody goody, and she went to Miami, and she came back. I don't even know who she was when she was in Miami, but she was living it up for all of us, so I can't wait for those
Oh,
stories to come out, because those are some good
I
stories. I like
I
that.
found my inner self. That
You
was
found
the
something.
best experience. I was no longer the shy girl because I remember even when
No.
I after then moving back and somebody asking me, "Have you always been like this?" And told them, "No, I used to be shy. I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't answer anybody really. I was just
She
shy
was
kind of to
by the
myself
book.
and
By the book.
not
You were
anymore."
by the book. Like, you had a curfew, you would respect the curfew, you would do what your parents told you. You were like the perfect child, and I was the
It's because
heathen
I
at the
thought I was a
time.
nun,
You
but
you
I thought I
you
was a
were
nun in my
very
past
close
life.
to being a nun. This close to being a nun. But yeah, I
But
mean, your Miami stories are the best.
oh man, and I had some good time. We'll have to bring on some of my Miami family to
I
share
would
some of
love to
those.
meet more of your Miami family, because you definitely have good stories, and I can't wait to hear more of them. I mean, those were your come out of the closet years, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come to know self.
Yeah, you didn't give a shit. You just had
Exactly.
fun.
Exactly.
You just
And it
had
was,
fun.
I got tired of being like so goody goody, so
You were.
always doing the right thing. And, oh, what are they going to think of me if I don't do it this way? And
But you
I
were a
couldn't do
good
it anymore.
girl. You were just a good person. You still are a good person. But I think when you moved to Miami, I think that was the time that you broke out. You became you, like your own person. And for a minute there, I only talked to you little, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really
Yes.
talk much to you because you were partying it up.
Well, I used to go on live on long drives to Frankie and I would go cruising. And Frank's mom did not understand what cruising was. So my uncle Renee had to explain to her that we were getting in the car, listening to music, talking, and just riding around. And she just couldn't understand why we were wasting gas.
It didn't make
So
sense. I
it
don't
didn't make sense
understand
to
why
her.
you were cruising. The beaches were there. Wouldn't you just want to be on the strip? I mean, I went
We,
okay, I take it back. I went to Miami for vacation. We went, I don't know which beach was I don't know. What's the most popular beach there where they have the strip and
South
the
Beach,
clubs? I don't know. I was at one of them. We went there at night and I didn't want to leave. I was there with my kids, my family. We were walking the strip. I was just like, no wonder Inna never wanted to come back. I mean, this is like amazing. I wanted to party, but I had my kids with me and one couldn't get in, or I would have been in there. I would have been partying it up. It was so awesome. And then I
it
walked on the
was
beach. I walked on the beach and I could smell something and I was like, "What is that smell?" I was like, "Oh, it smells so gross." And my oldest son was like, "Mom, like that's pot." And I was like, "Oh, I've never smelt it. I don't know what it smells
grapefruit,
like, but
grapefruit.
it smells good." But yeah, it was fun. I don't remember
Ye-
what strip it was, but it was I went to I went to almost all of the beaches that I could. I know Daytona Beach was one. There was a Fort Lauderdale beach. Miami Beach, maybe it was Miami Beach. I
Miami
don't know.
Beach, yeah. Yeah,
That
you
was
were
a
in
nice
Miami
one.
Beach if you were down.
The sand was white. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I would love to go back there. I can't imagine living there though, like you. No wonder you did what you did. You know? It's
It's
amazing.
different
It's a
when you're
beautiful
there.
place. It's a
Well,
beautiful
compared to where
place.
we came from in Pleasanton,
Shit, the
where there's
sticks. You're
nothing but
talking about the
pickers and
stick.
sticks and
Children of the corn.
yeah.
Yeah. That's us.
That yeah,
Literally, that was
railroad
us.
tracks, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Cruising around
And I'm
town.
still here. I'm still here. I never left. So, look at me. I'm fun. I'm
And
I'm a
well, you
blast.
are.
I am a blast. You're damn right I
You
am.
are. That's
I
right,
am. I'm
because when
not
I went
boring.
last year, we had fun. We had
Yeah, we
lots of
did.
fun. Oh, us
But we
2
went you
yes,
went
us
during
2
you
together.
came down during COVID, remember? And that kinda screwed everything up. But we did do some stuff, and that was fun. Well,
But we're
any time with you is fun. We always have fun.
same here. Remember when we
Yeah,
went roller
for sure.
skating before you moved to Houston?
Yeah, I think I busted
And I
my
almost
ass like
fell?
10 times, but yeah,
And I almost
yeah.
fell, and that
Oh,
guy
and
tried
then
to
I
pick me up.
moved. Yeah, I
Yes,
actually
you left me
the
all by
black guy,
myself.
he did, I remember. He was cute. You shoulda
I
took his
know, he was
number.
like
You shoulda
he
took his
said,
number
"Oh,
back
no,
then.
mama, I ain't gonna let
Uh-huh.
you fall."
You were like, "Help." Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Okay.
Oh, man.
Actually, I know, Anna, you don't really do football, but
I
I am gonna
but
ask
I
you,
did
did you watch the
watch
Super Bowl? Did you watch
I
it? Did
did.
you watch the
I didn't
game?
watch the Super Bowl. No,
Okay, it
I
was
didn't watch the
boring.
game, but I
You
did
didn't
watch
need
the
to
half
watch the
show.
Super Bowl. Okay, the
No,
halftime
I already
show.
told you,
Go
the
ahead.
only time I will watch the Super Bowl or any football game is when your son,
And he's
Luke
gonna be there.
Tapp, is in the NFL. That's the only game I
Say
will
that name
attend.
again.
Luke Tapp, woo!
TAPP.
Number A, number
We're gonna have
A.
tickets for sure. Okay,
Yes,
but you
that's when I
don't
will.
watch football. I watch
I don't watch
football.
football,
I'm a
but I
football fanatic. I love it. The game was boring. I was not into the game. I don't know about anybody else, but the game was, it just got exciting at the end. When it was close to someone, whatever, whoever watched it knows what I'm talking about. It was boring through the whole time. I was five, I don't know, strawberry margaritas in when the halftime show came on. So tell me what you thought about the half show, and then I'm going to tell you what I thought about it.
Oh, okay. So I loved the halftime show. I loved it is about time that we had some music
Yep, I
that
agree.
was good.
I do.
I
I
Dr.
agree.
Dre
And
was awesome.
what is that? 50
Go
Cent
ahead.
hanging upside down? I mean,
Hello, and
that
we're
was
freaking
intense.
old. Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Nobody had
talk
their
about
butt
old.
showing.
Okay, talk about old. Did nobody look like they aged? They looked good.
No,
Didn't they look good?
they look
I think
real
our
good.
generation, we look good. I mean, because I don't feel like I mean, I may have gone out a little, but I don't feel like I'm aging like I should be. And when I saw them on TV last night, I was like, damn, did nobody get old? That Mary
No,
J.
it's because the
Blige?
weed that we used to smoke back in the day did not do what weed does now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Is
kidding.
that what it is? Okay, well, I was
I'm
drinking the fountain of youth back then. But no,
That's
I thought
exactly
they looked really good. I thought they
they
looked
did.
really good for their age.
And then Eminem, oh my God,
Awesome.
just
I
that
love
song
him. I just love him.
just brought
I love that's a
chills
workout
through my
song of mine.
body. And
Mhm.
is it
Yeah,
really?
I love
It's
him.
just,
He's a work That's a workout song. I definitely loved him. I thought I give it a B plus because I really everybody was really like hyping it up like, "Oh my god." I think it would have been really good. I think it would have been an A if they would have done more of the music that we really heard. Like I told you, like the Gin and Juice could have come out, that would have been cool. You know, um, Snoop Dogg
but
is
then
just awesome.
oh,
You put a
I
parachute
know.
pants on him and I mean, he goes crazy.
And he still looks
Yeah,
good.
look,
They
and
all look
everybody was
good.
calling them the Avengers, the new Avengers.
The
I thought,
new,
how
no, we're the
clever is that?
OGs.
Yeah,
The
I thought, how clever
OGs.
is that? Yeah, and, in my living room, I was jamming out. Like I said, I was 5 margaritas in, but I was jamming out. I knew the songs, I knew the words. Even the commercials had our vibe music, if you notice that. It was like it was my decade all over again, if that makes sense.
Oh,
It
those
was
were
really
some
cool.
good,
My kids
yes.
weren't
It's just
even
like
singing.
throwback.
Yeah, my kids weren't even singing. They were like, "I heard that song before. I've heard that song." I was like, "I know all the songs." For once, I know all the songs of the Super Bowl. So
Right?
I
And the
felt good.
words and everything.
Yeah,
I thought it
I
was
went.
pretty good.
I
Uh,
took a little trip to the past. So I was happy with the performance. I wish it was more of the songs that we used to jam to in the car when we were cruising, and my boyfriend used to listen to at the time. Remember my crazy boyfriend? Um,
oh,
but they
yes,
did
I
sing
remember.
some authentic songs, so I'm okay. I'm happy with it. It was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I honestly, I'm going to give them an A minus on there.
An
The
A
performance was
minus.
good, an A minus. And let me tell you why, because the stage was amazing. Okay, so it's
Okay.
not
Yeah,
just
it
the
was.
singing. The stage was amazing. And I just loved how on the outside it looked like they were looking onto the city.
That too.
So, yeah, that's why I give it eh, I mean, and they were freaking they're older. They're
That
older and
well,
they were
I was
doing the hanging and Mary J. Blige.
I
Oh my
was
god.
did you see how
She
thick
still
her
looks
thighs
hot.
were? No, no, did
Oh,
you
but
see how
she
thick
looked
her
juicy.
thighs were? I have thick
Yes.
thighs. Why can't my thighs look like hers? She had pantyhose on, right? You wear those tight stockings to
Yeah,
hold
you have,
everything in. She looked
but she
good. And
still
did you
looked
see the
good.
she did the death drop at the end of her performance on the bus or whatever it was. She fell
There's no way.
backwards. I laughed
I
because I
know.
thought, "Girl, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired." She looked
Exactly. Just
good.
looking.
Yeah, she
Yes,
looked
I
hot.
have to
Yes,
agree. She looked,
she did.
yes.
I was like
So
I was like, "Damn, how old is she?" She's a little older. She's like in her 50s, 60s. She's old.
50,
I don't
I
know
think
how
she's in
old
her
she
mid
is.
she's a
Yeah,
MILF.
she is a
Yeah,
MILF.
she is a MILF.
Hell yeah. I wanna look like
Yep,
that.
yep,
I used to not be for thick
exactly.
thighs, but she made thick thighs look good last night. I was like, "Come on, baby.
Yes.
More fat. More fat." Yeah, she looked
Fill
good.
me up.
She looked really good last night. I did have to give her credit.
Nice.
She was a 10. She was a 10. Eminem came
I
out
agree.
and did his thing and drove me wild. I think he's hot. I don't know why, but it's the
He
thug
is.
look. It's the thug look, you
It's
know?
because he's from Michigan.
Is
It's the
that what it
water.
is? Because I like
Yeah.
bad boys and he looks like a bad boy, but I could
He
break
looks
him in
better
half.
now that he's not blonde.
Yeah, I could break him though. That's the problem. I always want skinny guys, and that's a bad thing for me. I need to up my ante here because skinny guys I can break. I can break you.
Yeah, you need some meat. Yeah, like
I need
like they
some.
said
I need
earlier,
some
more
muscle.
cushion for the
My
pushing.
yeah, mine now has a little muscle. He's a little beefy up at the top, so I'm good with that. I'm liking that for sure. I'm
Good. So how things
I'm not.
going with him?
Um, well, that's gonna take me right into what we're ready to talk about. Um,
Let's go.
you
Bring
know,
it on, sister.
everything is good with him. If y'all don't know, I'm dating someone who's almost I'm about to have a birthday, so I'm gonna say 16 years younger than me. And Anna knows this was a
Ooh,
big issue for me because they're very, immaturity is there, life immaturity. The guy is very good, supportive. He does what he needs to do. He does everything I ask of him. More mature in the work ethic part than men my age, right? But he's got a lot to grow up on that I've already gone through. And his mom's a real big impact in his life, and that's hard. A mama's boy is definitely something that I never wanted to get involved with, and now I'm in that situation 2 years in. I mean, we're literally talking about like
wow.
spending more time together. And yeah, I mean, you know how it is. I don't know. And have you ever dealt with the mama's boy? Because I know I have. And
I really haven't because my ex-husband and my current husband are both from other countries and all of my in-laws have always lived in other countries.
you're lucky. You're
So,
very lucky.
I
This
yeah.
it's hard. It's very hard. And I don't know how people do it because I'm actually in that process and I'm trying to learn. But his mom has always been very controlling, telling him what to do and what he needs to do. And literally something just not too long ago came up where yeah, she bashed me and the woman hasn't even met me yet. And I got bashed. And you know, I'm kind of dealing with that, right now. I mean, when do you say enough? Like when's enough? And right
Well, she
now,
hasn't even met you.
well,
That's the
and
worst
that's
thing.
that's the thing. She judged me, and um she judged me off of gossip. And I was literally gonna okay, get a load of this. I was literally gonna go see her and meet her on Saturday. And then she called and bailed, and literally, like, I could hear this. She's Mexican, so I could hear her cussing her son out and talking shit about me. And I'm just like, dude, you haven't even met me. Like, meet me first and then talk trash later, right? But no, she
Right.
does not believe that me, being an older woman, should be dating her son. And
So
yeah, this has
Frank
created
had
so much conflict.
Frank had asked, so does she want to control him? Hi,
She is
Catherine.
controlling him. She has controlled him. Hi, Catherine. She has controlled him for a very long time. And now I'm in the picture and I'm trying to be the girlfriend, and I don't think she likes it. And so she definitely doesn't want me to take him away, but I've kind of already have. But they got that phone call back and forth. Well, as of Saturday, I'm just like, "Hi." As of Saturday, I'm just like, don't even know what to do anymore. Like, do I proceed with this or do I just stop? Because she's so into everybody's business. And then she has the nerves to literally say, all this stuff about me and the woman hasn't even met me. And I'm just like,
So
wow.
has see, I would need him to put his foot down and say, "Hold up, you're not gonna talk about her. You don't know her." Um,
Yeah, and that's exactly how I feel.
yeah.
But as of Saturday, he literally just cut ties with her. But I know it's not over. I mean, this guy has been so controlled by his mom for so long that it's not over. I know she's going to pick up the phone and she's going to call and ask for money because that's all she does is ask for money, and he
Mm,
helps her. And I've already told him no more. Like, in the 2-year relationship that we've been in, I feel like I've come in and I've made my demands of what I expect a man to be for me, and he's met them. But how do you cut the mother out? Like, my God, I don't, I'm trying.
well, I think it
I'm
depends on the
trying.
type of mother that it is, right?
Oh, and she's
Because
Hispanic, and she tells you what it's gonna be, and that's it.
see, I don't
I'm
think that's right
Hispanic.
because I mean, we're mothers of boys too, of you know what I mean?
Yeah, and no,
And
I
it's
get it.
like
I can't cut the mother out, but she's got to stop. Like, okay, example, I'm Hispanic and I have two boys and they have girlfriends, and I don't think I'm their mama's boys. I know they're spoiled because I do everything for them and I take care of them as when they want me to, but I never meddle in their relationships, like you
exactly,
have
let them be
I'm the
men.
opposite. Like, my sons right now, they're so cheap. They were having me buy their girlfriends Valentine's gifts and stuff like that just yesterday. And I get mad at them when the girlfriends come over. I'm like, "Y'all need to spend money on these girls. You want a girlfriend, you better know how expensive it's gonna be to have a girlfriend," you know? And I'm just on them about being a good boyfriend. So why can't they be
Right.
I mean, like, so I can't say it's a Mexican thing. I don't believe that it's a Mexican thing. I
No.
I just think that some moms are just controlling, but she's
Yeah,
bad.
I agree with Catherine here, and he needs to stand up. He needs to
Yeah,
stand
let's
up for
see.
you.
And he is. He finally is. But here's the thing. I can't cut her out. And she is so hard-headed that she's not going to say, "I understand. You have a life now and you're going to." It's not. So my thinking right now is it even worth it? Because I can't. She's never going to disappear.
Well,
And
remember
I
you
I
did
mean,
say exactly, but remember you said he's 16 years younger than you, so he doesn't have the
yeah.
experience that a man our age would have. So a perfect
And
example would
what if
be
he
perfect
misses his
example.
mom after a while?
No, but you can't cut the mom out completely. Like they still have
No,
to
I
have their
can't. I wish
relationship.
I could.
I
She
know.
needs to be
I know
cut.
because of the
She needs to be
frustration. Because
cut and thrown in the disposal. She needs to go. Because she's that bad. It's like she's like this with all of her kids though. Her oldest son has an older woman too, and that they don't talk. They don't talk. I wonder why. Now I know why, Now I know why.
right.
And yeah, I am like the American Hispanic version. I get that, but they're not. She's not. She's old school. She even had the nerves to bring up our age. Like, you're dating someone so close to her own daughter's age. Like, that's low. It's true, but it's low,
Right.
And I'm just like, when does she stop? Like, are there really mamas, boys out there that don't ever convert to their girlfriends? Do they stay mama's boys? I don't know. Something's got to give. I don't know what. I don't want to ruin our relationship over his mother because I think that's what she wants, you know?
Exactly. Then she
But she's
wins.
never met me.
What's her
She's
loss?
never met me. She's never met me. How can you sit there and talk crap? Is he
Because it's
standing up for me?
easier.
Yeah, he's
Do you think
standing up for me. But do you believe it's going to last?
I I think as long as you 2 make it work and he starts to give you your place, then it will. But it all comes with time and that maturity thing, and And it's not until he puts a stop to it, exactly, because that's exactly what Julio had to do.
Yeah,
He had to put a stop,
yeah.
and he gave my place, and I'm respected because of that, and I admire him for doing that as well.
But
So,
I think with my issue, it just goes so deep because she is involved with his ex, okay?
right.
She's involved to make the ex happy because they share a baby together, and so it just gets real dirty. It gets real sloppy. He put his foot down on Saturday, but I know he was hurt. I know he was
Well, I'm
really hurt that
sure.
he cut his mom out for me. Like he's cut everything out for me, and I keep asking, but you know what? You don't have to
It's
do what
his
you don't want
choice,
to do,
though.
right?
Exactly, it's
Exactly.
his
I
choice.
don't feel
Ultimately
guilty,
his choice.
like, people want me to feel guilty, and I'm like, "I'm not making him do anything he doesn't wanna do." Like, I'm 46. No, I keep saying that, I haven't had a birthday yet. I'm 45. I'm going to be 46. I'm 45, you know? I'm
Uh-huh.
45, and I know what I want. Like, for those that don't know, I'm getting a second chance at a relationship. I was married for 20 years. My husband did pass away. Um, am picking up again. I'm not getting any younger. I don't want to date anybody my age because I don't want to retire and go into Social Security with someone my age. I want to have someone younger. I want to have fun. I want to have youth. I want to have a worker. I want someone that's going to give me fun. I don't want to, I don't, I've just decided this time around, I'm going to stick with someone younger. I just didn't
And
know
that's your
younger meant the
choice.
mothers come along. It's like a
Mhm.
field trip.
Well,
I have a field trip. We're
exactly.
on a field trip. Yeah. No, I don't prefer a boy toy as much as it might sound. I do not. I want a relationship at first. Maybe it was that. I get it. At first I was like, let's test the waters.
How
But
exciting.
this guy has definitely, like, he's definitely stood his ground. Everything I've asked for, I've gotten. And now I'm ready to meet the mother and his family, and nobody wants to meet me. They all hate me, and no one's met me yet. So,
Oh, because
how fair is that? That's not fair.
it's not fair
I
at
mean
all. It's
I
not
mean,
fair at all. It's
is it
putting
my
you on the cross
age?
before even
That's exactly what they
no, there's
did. That's
yeah.
exactly what they
They're
did. They
they're
literally
crucifying you before without
yeah,
even knowing you.
and a
Send
lot
it
of
to
it
the
is because
electric
of my
chair.
age. I think a lot of it is my age, and a lot of it is because I guess the ex has an issue with me. I don't know, and I don't care. I really don't care for that. He's not with her, he's with me. But I can't, like everyone's saying, I cannot X out the mother. I cannot cut his family. I can't, as much as I
Right,
want
right.
to be selfish and do that, I can't, you know? And
Yeah, do you see this here what Frank says? Frank says a man your age could give you stability and secure.
true.
That's not necessarily true. Not all the
No,
time.
not all the time. Exactly.
It
Not all the
depends.
time.
It could be any age, any and yes, older guys, just because they've learned from their own personal experience, maybe they'll know right away to give you your place right away. But I think of my son, and he's only 20, and I think it's all on how the mother teaches the son too, because I've always taught my son, just like you've always taught your sons,
Yeah.
to respect women, to give them their
Yep.
place and treat them the way that you want me to be treated and the way that you
Yep.
want your sister to be treated.
Well, see, I grew up like
So
that.
I
So did you. Your dad and my dad took care of the women in the family. They did everything. My
That's
dad
right.
would go buy tampons for me and my sisters. We called them sticks. He would do
I
everything, wash
remember.
clothes, do dishes, cooked for us. We never did anything. I grew up very, very spoiled. And I told myself I was going to find men like that to spoil me. And when I met my husband, I told him the same thing. It's got to be all about me. You got to want to be with me, and nobody else can, come before me. If you can do that, we'll go on a date. And let me tell you, my first husband actually had to tell me, "Let me think about it." And then that weekend, I was like, "No one's ever said that to me, 'Let me think about it.' Like, what the hell?" But I was like, "Okay, well,
Right.
think about it." And I was like, "Nah, he's a loser, whatever." And then, he came to
He
my
challenged
door.
you.
Yeah, he came to my door that weekend, teddy bear, and told me, yeah, he's up for the challenge. And we were married for 20 years before he passed. And, you know, I told myself this second time, like I told you before, I don't wanna settle. I don't wanna settle.
And you shouldn't
I
have
mean,
to. You should not have to.
the but I
This is
can't
your
have it all.
second chance.
Yeah,
True.
this is it. I don't know if I'm gonna get a third chance. And how do I wanna Dusty, don't. How do I wanna do this? Do I wanna do what I'm used to, dating someone my age, dating an older man, settling down? I don't. I found out that I'm having fun with this younger guy, and, do I get nervous about it? A little, you know? I mean,
And
I
I
am
think it's
getting
natural
older.
though. I mean,
I know, but you know me with age, I do freak out with the age. Like, in 10
well,
years, I
that's why
will.
I dated 10 years younger when I was in my 30s. And it was still
Yeah.
like I still felt a lot of insecurities and everything because I'm like,
Oh
you
god,
know,
don't even
in my
start
30s
with
I still wasn't
insecurities.
old.
Yeah, don't even start with insecurities. Oh my god, I'm full of that. And that's terrible, but that's just me. And you know why I'm full of insecurities? It's because back in my day at 15, an asshole broke my heart, and I swear, which is going to probably take me to what happened to a friend of mine, not just, I mean, just recently, but he broke my heart. He broke my trust, and I've never looked at
The same ever since. Oh, I
some
totally
kind
get
of.
it.
This drives me insane because you tell me all the time, Melinda, precious. Everyone around you is precious,
Precious. That's why
and
don't
the
let
big girl,
don't yeah,
the
don't
big
be
girl.
jealous of Precious.
Yeah, and I get
You
jealous. And you
are
know what?
beautiful.
In today, I just found out that a friend of mine, she went to school with us. I won't give her name, but she went to school with us. Her husband left her, like literally went out of town to work and left her. She got dumped. He's put on social media all these pictures of him and the new girlfriend, and she is
Oh,
devastated. She's
I could have.
devastated.
Why
And
not
you know
be
what
man
happened?
enough to just say it to her face?
Exactly. And you know what happened today? I felt so sad for her because it took me back to that one little time that asshole of my boyfriend cheated on me, and I remember how that felt. I have not been cheated on since then. And I can honestly say I felt like I have, but it's not never been proven. But when I read her story today on Facebook, I was just it took me back to that, and I thought, son of a bitch, like these guys, why be such assholes? Grow balls and just tell your woman, I don't want to be with you no more. He
Exactly.
left her for all the month of January, basically saying he was working and he was with
And he
another
was
girl.
probably with her.
And
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say Thanksgiving. On Valentine's, he comes out publicly that they're together. Can you believe that?
That's
Mm-mm.
shooting the arrow right through the heart, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Catherine's
I like what
absolutely
Catherine
right.
said. Insecurities can be the death of you for sure. I believe that. You
They
don't
can, because if you
understand,
don't love
Catherine,
yourself,
my insecurity. Yeah, Inna, how
if
insecure am I? How?
very, I have to remind you. I have
When
to
I'm
remind you
single,
how
and I haven't been single very long. I was married for 20 years. But I wanna say, like, the last 8, 10 years in my marriage, I didn't care no more. Like, I really didn't care. I was like, "I don't care if you're looking at that girl. I don't care if you're I don't care." I was like, "I'm done. I don't care anymore." Now, new relationship, younger guy. He's good looking, he's cute. Um, I have fun with him. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? And I have
yeah,
insecurities.
a
They're
little
killing me.
spice in your life.
They're killing me. They're
And
killing me.
I
Every
told you,
minute I
don't be
think he's
jealous
looking
of
at
Precious.
somebody. But the girls are you girls back off. That's all I have to say. Just back off of the happy ones, okay? They're happy for a
Yeah,
reason.
but they see exactly, but they want that
Yeah.
happiness once they see it.
Yeah, they
That's
want
what
it,
it
and
is. They
it's And I've built him up. No one's ever told this guy that he's handsome and, good looking or whatever. No one's ever given his confidence that boost. And let me tell you, when you get a guy that has confidence in himself, they're sexy. Confidence is
They're that
sexy,
much
right?
more,
Am I
yes.
right? Yeah.
But
And
it's the
I'm over
same with
here
women.
dying because of my insecurity. I should eat my own words, right? Help me.
Yes,
Y'all
you
need to
should.
help me.
Yes, you should.
Y'all need to help me. Anna, you tell me this all the time and I never listen to you. How many times do I call you and tell you the same damn story?
A lot. But I
All the
listen because I love you.
and you tell me. Uh
Oh,
yeah,
Catherine,
it's
I know.
oh wow, yeah. Oh my God. Yes, that could definitely, Catherine, be hard. And because we're women, what we have on us are, what we are made of means a lot to us. And to have any of that damaged or any of that taken away from
Taken
us,
away.
it's hard. It's very hard. I'm so sorry. I do. I hear it. Um, yeah. So I'm just trying to deal with his mother. I got to figure out how to deal with it. I got to get through it. I don't know how. I know this topic is probably going to come up a lot. I talk to Anna about it all the time. If you guys have any advice, please share it with me. Anything that helps y'all if you're going through it, because I have no idea. I have none.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't feel that it's right to take away
I
the mom.
can't. I wouldn't want them to take me away from my
Exactly.
son. I
Because I
get it.
think of exactly of what I want my son. I would hate for some woman to take away my son or go through something that's happened in the past with somebody thinking. I mean, I understand um, it's hard for a parent that's been close to their child to like let them grow up and go, but I mean, that's still the mother, you know?
I
And
know, and as the older woman here, as the more mature in our relationship, at least I'm mature in that sense. Other stuff I'm not, but
yes, but
I
that,
can
yes,
honestly
you totally
say,
understand from a mother's point,
yeah,
and that makes you
I
a bigger person for
understand
that.
that. And that's what I told him. I said, dude, like, I get it. This is your mom. This is your family. I said, but what she did to me is very upsetting. So what are you going to do? And right now he's not going to really talk to her in a sense until she apologizes. And I said, she may
So he's
never
giving you
apologize.
your place.
She may never
So
apologize. And I get it. At some time, they're going to have to talk, but I couldn't let that go. Does that make sense? Do y'all think
right,
I'm being too like over the top with this? But I told him, you're gonna have to pick at this point. You're gonna have to either go with your mom or you're gonna have to go with me and let's figure this out because your mom had no place. She should have been woman and woman. We should have had that woman to woman talk. Tell me how you feel to my face. Meet me
exactly.
first.
She hasn't even met you.
She
Exactly.
hasn't
She hasn't
freaking
even
even
met
met
you.
me. And I'm like, meet me first and then talk shit behind my back or to my face, you know?
Right.
And that's the thing. He's happy with me. He loves me. We're trying to move forward. We're trying to build something. And I've told him, like we talked before, I will
Mm.
never ever tell him he can't talk to his mother, but there's got to be a boundary, right? She has to somehow respect me because I ain't gonna
Exactly.
have her talk shit behind my back. It's just, I'm sorry, you don't like me, that's great, but do it for your son. Get along. What is it? What's that saying? I just have to work with you. I don't have to like you. Same thing, you know? Exactly. I
Right.
agree, Catherine. She needs to meet me. She needs to meet me.
Me,
Why nobody
meet
wants
you.
to
Yeah,
meet me? I don't
exactly.
know why. I took her son
I don't
away,
know
I
why either.
guess.
I love you. That's the way she feels.
Thank
And Frank, I don't think she's
Stop.
making him, she's not making him choose. It's either me or it's your mother. What she's basically saying is, give me my place and your mother,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like, give me my place as your woman because he can't just only defend her.
Yeah. that fight we had, I mean, literally, I was there when the fight was happening over the phone, and when he got off the phone, he walked over to me, Frank, and he was just looking at me, and I was like, "Dude, you're gonna have to pick. What do you want? Like, do you want this in your life or you don't?" And that's when I basically said, I understand if you pick your mom and you walk out today. I get it. I said, but you got to understand, I can't have your mom disrespect me like this. And she hasn't even met me. She said all kinds of nasty stuff. She brought up my past. She brought up my children. She brought up my age. This
See,
woman brought up
yeah, but
like
Catherine
she
brings up a
searched
good
me.
point.
Yeah.
Catherine brings up a good
You know
point because
what?
the mother has a relationship
Yep.
with his ex,
You nailed
and
it,
she
Catherine.
doesn't want to
That's it.
jeopardize the relationship
That's
of
it.
seeing her grandson.
That's it. That's it. That's
So,
what nobody wants to admit to. So I told him right now, I'm dealing with that, the ex, the kid, and now the mother. The mother's now number three that I'm dealing with. And so I have to tell, I told him, I can't have you communicating that way because I need you to tell your mom what she did was wrong. Meet me first. I said, if you want to walk
and
out
then
today,
judge
go
me.
ahead. There's the door. And he chose not to. And he told his mom, until you apologize, I will not be talking to you because you did me wrong, him, which she did. She accused him of some stuff. And then she shit on me for no reason. So I was just
Yeah,
like,
but Frank,
they
but this
don't want to give me a
relationship is
chance.
different because the ex is manipulating the parents
Yeah.
by using the child as the grandson, as
Yep.
the little piece, the carrot. So
If
that
you don't
shows the
agree with
difference
her,
between that.
you don't see their kid. He works a lot, so he doesn't really get a lot of the time to see his kid because he works, but he's working at that. So his mom gets to do some of the visitations. And this girl thinks she owns this kid. She made this kid herself, but that's a whole different story. But the thing is that the mother doesn't want me involved because she thinks I'm going to cause problems. And I probably have. Who knows? I don't know what goes on. I haven't met them. Haven't met any of them.
Oh yeah.
They all
And
hate me.
they all hate her, don't know her, and don't know how successful all of her kids
Yep.
are and have been because they've all graduated. And well, the two older have graduated from college, have their careers. The youngest one is so determined,
I'm an
very good
asset
at
to
sports.
them. Sorry.
Exactly.
I am. And
It,
I mean, if
it,
you could pick a mom, I'm a mom to pick. I've raised, like you said, and I've raised three good kids. My baby's 18. He's going to a university, he's top 10. My other two, like you said, they have, I mean, as a mother, I put everything into it. It means a lot to be a mother. I'm not one of them young girls who are going to be bouncing around. I mean, I am a good catch. I am a good mom. You should
I
want me
agree.
to help raise your grandbaby. I mean, I would. If my sons had good girls, I would definitely say, keep that one. She's a keeper. I'm not
Exactly.
partying.
Oh,
My life is all that crap is over. I've raised three kids. They're in college, and what else can you ask for? My whole life, me and my husband's whole life was nothing but our kids. And I think I'm a winner. And here comes this little lady who wants to shit on me and say I'm bad. I'm a bad influence. I was really hurt. I was really hurt. And there are people
it's
who are not mature enough. And maybe she's one of them. I don't know.
I,
I don't know.
she is. She sounds like it.
Well,
I mean,
she
we
needs
haven't
to
met her and
realize,
we don't like her.
yeah, what if we would have talked and we would have got along fine? I think it's my age. I honestly think it's my age, you know. And going back to my
Maybe she's
insecurities, I
prejudging
she's
you with what
crazy.
happened with the other son. Yeah, but look at what happened with the other son. You said the other son
Yeah,
has an older woman
same
too, and
situation
maybe
as
she's
me.
just basing that. Yeah. She's like,
Maybe.
"Oh shit, here
Mm,
goes. Now I'm
well,
going to
they don't
lose
have
another
a
son."
relationship. Her older son and the wife and them, they don't really talk to them. And I wonder why. I guess it's because of this. Maybe they went through the same issue. I don't know. Yeah.
Mm,
So I
sounds
don't
like they
know.
did.
That's all I gotta say about that. I mean, sometimes you gotta cut the ties. It's tough. I am dating a mama's boy, but he's grew some balls the other day and he cut the cord. How long? I don't know. I hope it's for a good time until she comes around and apologizes because I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't think I can just overlook it. Like I was
Right.
really mad. I was hurt. I was hurt. Like I was like, bitch, you don't even know me.
Maybe we need to get her some toys. Sounds like she needs a good
She needs a butt plug.
or she needs to get
I
the
can't
anal
even
plug
think about it.
out.
That's so disgusting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to work on that. Again, that's another topic that never goes away. Something in my life never vanishes. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to work on. Figure some shit out. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm telling
But I
you,
like to
we're
talk
gonna get her
about
some
toys.
toys.
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
What
right?
have you been
So
using?
have
Have you
you
been using?
seen
Do
the
you do you use them now?
well, with the different schedules, sometimes yes. I mean, you
What are
gotta
you into
gotta
right now?
keep stealth. Mm, well, I wanna try that rose. Have you heard of that one?
Oh, with the tongue. Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
and
with the
it looks
tongue.
like a flower. Ooh, yeah. Oh,
I saw that.
yeah.
I'm kinda
We want to
scared of
try it.
that. It reminds me
I
of
don't know,
that
I think we should
Seymour
order one.
plant.
Oh, feed me.
"Feed me, Seymour." You want what was the saying? Yes, "Suddenly Seymour." Mhm, mhm. I saw that one.
Yeah, so
Not very
I
expensive,
saw
it's pretty cheap.
no, but they have so many new things that are just so you just wanna try them all. It's like, how is that gonna work? I like a lot of these ones that are, like, for males and females together and,
Oh,
you know
yeah, those are nice.
yeah, like the
Well,
ones
you
that
gotta
strap
have a
on, have the
partner
little
who wants to experiment too. You gotta have a willing partner. It's very important.
exactly.
It's very, very
And
important.
no means no.
And I'm actually saying yes to a lot. Yeah,
See,
when
but
you
it's your
are with the
choice.
right partner, exactly, it is good because the back door for me was always a no. It was a no no, and with this guy,
Uh-huh.
I'm doing stuff different. I'm just like, dude, let's just do something I've never done. And so the whole
You're, like,
anal
really
toys and the
stepping
whole
outside of
anal
the
sex.
box.
Yeah. I'm definitely I started small because they come like in big sizes. And you and I we go to these sex toys stores all the time. No shame. I walked right in there and I was like, okay, I need anal penetration gel. And he's never been in one, I guess. And he's like freaked out. He's like, what the hell? I'm like, oh yeah, you just snap your fingers, they'll come to you. So yeah, I have to start slow, but it's working. Like you literally got to get ready for the fight. It's like you got to do this, this, and this to do
In order to get
this.
to that. Right. Well,
Hell
you have to
yeah,
be
it's a
relaxed.
lot of
That's a
work.
strong muscle. Think about
It's a
it. You wipe
lot. It's
your
a lot of
ass and
work.
it tenses up.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. And yes, I'm working I'm working on the big
No.
there's one that's about this big.
Oh,
I'm just like,
get
"What
off the
the hell?"
line.
Yes. It No, no,
Did
no.
you see that?
There's no small there. No, no, no. I'm getting myself worked. I'm working myself to be ready for him. It's like working at the gym to fit in that dress. I want to look good, but it's a lot of work. And and the funny thing
Oh,
is
man.
when you go to these stores and you start asking questions, they start to tell you about what they like. Well, I had a really chunky girl and she was like, "Ooh, I like this one and ooh, I like this one. Ooh, and this one feels good." And I'm
Oh,
like
try that
picturing it.
one.
I
Yes,
can
you need
imagine
to
it.
bring her
And I'm
on.
like, "Oh, you're telling me TMI, TMI." But she was good. She was good. She got $300 off of me, so she's working off commission. She made some money.
She
But
when you know your
she was good.
products, man, you can
But you know
really
what? I'm working on that. I think I've done a little bit of everything but that. And with this guy, I'm working that in, and it's been fun. We've been doing really well.
Okay,
I
so I
have to
have
say.
a disgusting question to ask because I know that some
Go ahead.
men will only do that with a condom. or there's other guys that'll do it without. So is he a
Let me
withy
tell
or
you,
with an outie?
if you do it the right way, if you do the steps, there are steps, people. There are steps, believe it or not. If you do it the right way, you don't have to worry about it being dirty and everything works out fine. I prefer no, none. I prefer no condom.
Okay.
I prefer none. But lube that sucker up because, man, let me tell you, get ready for it. Hell, get ready
Oh,
for it. But it does feel pretty decent. It feels good. I shouldn't say decent. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you haven't tried it, don't knock it till you try it. That's all I gotta say. But be prepared.
well,
Go
I'm
and
more the bullet kind of person, you know. I love the little
yeah.
bullet.
Damn.
So,
You know those balls you put up there too? What are those balls called? Those steelies?
oh, yeah, those to help your
I
pelvic wall
always
and all that, though.
I always get scared that they're gonna get lost in there.
They're
But
heavy.
they
That's why
say
they make
no.
them heavy so they'll fall out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why they're heavy so that they fall out.
I didn't even know they were
You gotta
heavy. I just
squeeze.
see them in the packages.
No,
Oh,
you know,
anal
those
beads.
beads, well, I probably need the little bitty ones.
Well, if you do the steps, and I should put the steps up here.
Oh, we should post it on
I
our website.
I
Yes.
have a whole anal section. I'm getting good at it. I told him I want to master this piece. I've not done this with nobody, and I want to do it, and I want to master it because then I think I have everything in line after that. But yeah, no, I'm really trying. It's not as easy, but I always was curious about those things you put inside because you got to like walk and like hold them in, right? And
And
then they
that's the
cling, cling.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like doing
Oh my God,
Kegels.
I'm getting aroused just now thinking about it.
Rub, rub.
I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. Cut out. I gotta go. It's
Did you get the
over, y'all.
flower?
I have to make a phone call. I want a dip. I want some dots, please. For sure.
Oh,
For sure. I know, and you have stories, and I love your stories, and being married for as long as I have, things kind of, I had a freak in the sheets, but I couldn't keep up with him. But
we're like flip
yeah.
flop now.
Yeah, and now it's a little different. Now it's like I'm in control. I get to call the shots, and this is what I like. And he's like, "Hell yeah, okay, let's do it." So I feel like I'm getting this second time around. It's my way,
Uh-huh.
and I like that.
My way
I
or the
like that.
highway. So
What
Catherine
a
wanted to know
yep.
what your steps
I'm
are.
gonna I'm gonna have to put the steps for you, Catherine, because I'm good. I'm on medium size right now. I'm on medium, so that's good.
Damn.
I know, girl. I'm working it. And we've managed to go from the shower because we started in the shower, of course, to make sure things are good. We started in the shower. Now we're working our way down to in the restroom on the carpet. We got us. We're getting closer to the bedroom, and then it's the bed. We'll get the bed when I'm a pro because my sheets and everything, yeah. My room
Girl,
is
yeah,
white,
yeah.
so we're gonna get there, but we're moving. You see that? We're tracking along. We're trekking
Yeah,
along.
slowly but
Yeah,
surely you're
yeah.
making your
But I'm gonna
way.
have to. I did not realize there was a whole bunch of steps behind anal sex, and once you figure it
Wow.
out, oh my gosh, you can just do it anywhere. But because you know what we worry about, like, oh my God, is something gonna happen? Yeah, so that's why we do it in the shower. And it does happen.
Oh,
But there are steps. I know it's gross. Now, sex is only best when it's dirty anyway. So, um,
true.
you know, it is true,
Endorphins, all
right?
that good
That's
stuff.
the best sex when it's
Yep,
the dirtiest, for sure.
yep. Well,
Well,
we'll have to
I'll
talk
have to
about
put
this
the
more
steps up.
next week.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, look at the time. I cannot believe that. I mean, we
That
literally
went by
just
so
talked about
fast.
sex. Sex and how I added his mother.
Sweet,
I can't
sweet,
stand his
sweet.
mother. If you have a mama's boy, my advice to you is try to meet her. Try to do whatever you can to meet
Exactly.
her because shit, I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even get a chance. So it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I'm upset about that. But definitely we do, Anna, right? We want to just thank everybody for listening
Yes,
tonight.
thank you for
And
yes.
you know, there's a lot more that we talk about. This is just a little of the unfiltered. So
To get
we
to
do
know
want to
us,
say thank you for tuning in. Yeah. And we can't wait to
invite your
literally like
friends,
talk to everybody next Monday.
and if you
What's
want to
that?
get on, if you want to be part of our show, have any suggestions, anything you guys want to talk about that you're afraid to talk about with somebody else, drop us a line, drop us an email, leave us a comment, let us know and
Yeah.
we'll bring it up.
We'll
We'll
talk
bring you
about
on the
it.
show too. Good
Even if we
night.
haven't even done it. Even if we don't know what we're talking about, you can teach us a few things. I mean, believe me, I'm always
Exactly.
reaching
We're
out
up
for
for
help.
learning.
Yeah. But thank y'all. We'll see y'all
Thank
Monday for more
you.
of In Between the Gray. I hope you had fun. We did. Bye.